Hello, all of you. I warmly welcome all of you in the first episode of this audio storybook Dreams Woven as Stories. Name of today's story is Apara. This is a original work of fiction. Unless otherwise indicated, all the names, characters, businesses, places, events, and incidents in this book are either the product of the author's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. First story, Apara. Brahmanand is a 34-year-old young man, who is unemployed since last 1 year. Every day, he entertains himself by watching videos on YouTube. Sometimes, he also watches videos related to book reviews. One day while watching the book review video, he also felt like writing something, but he had nothing to write, due to weak in writing, language, essay etc., and lack of interest in reading books, since childhood. Having little interest in worship, he knows little things, on the basis of which, he also makes people fool. Some days pass like this, but he is unable to write anything. A few days later, at around 4 o'clock in the evening, watching the rain pouring out of the window of his pigeon dining type room, whose monthly rent is 5,000 rupees, he thought that why not in his dreams, he will go to that time, the works of which have been completely destroyed and about that works no one has any information. After this, he starts looking for mantras in the books, using which he can go back and forth in time in dreams. After efforts of many days and reading meaning of mantras, he got something. He feels that his work will be done by these mantras. He decides to use those mantras one by one. On searching the internet, he comes to know that places like Taxila, Nalanda, Vallabhi, Vikramshila, Mithila were the centers of education in ancient India, where the knowledge of both Para and Apara Vidya was given. In his dream, he decides to go to the library of these universities. On the night of Amavasya, Brahmanand said the first mantra by chanting. On the night of Pratiprada of Shuklapaksha, at 10 o'clock, Brahmanand lies on his bed and starts chanting mantras while meditating on the Vishwavidyalayas of ancient India. After a while he falls asleep and dreams that at dark midnight, he is walking with a woman towards her house. The woman is wearing a white sari of thick cloth. Her parents had passed away a few years ago. Now she lives alone in her house. Presently her financial condition is also mild. After walking little bit, that woman's house comes. The house of that woman is a huge building of many floors. There is only one big room on the ground floor. On one side of the room there are stairs leading to the first floor. They both go up the stairs to the first floor. There are many big wooden cabinets placed on the wall. The cabinets are fully adorned with a very large collection of books. All these books are in Bengali language. This collection belongs to the woman's mother. When Brahmanand's eyes open, it is 4 o'clock in the morning. Nothing happened in the dream as he had imagined, but he was not disappointed and starts writing his first story in day. Somewhere in a village named Sangam, there lived a young man named Vishwas. His parents had passed away a few years ago. When his parents are alive, his father was a truck driver. His mother had a great desire to read books. Whenever his father came back to the village, he used to bring many books for his mother. In this way, he had many wooden boxes filled with books only. As Vishwas had no interest in reading, he never opened these boxes. Vishwas had unwavering faith in God. He used to observe Navaratri fast and Ekadashi fast. He used to regularly visit the temple of Mother Goddess situated some distance away from the village on Navami Tithi. After offering prayers, he used to come back after performing Hawan in the Hawan Kund, which is built on single pillar platform, in middle of pound, in the front of temple, from where person performing Hawan is able see goddess deity inside Garbhagriha, when temple is open, and devotes are less inside the temple. One Navami he met a woman named Vidya, who was wearing white clothes, outside the temple but inside temple yard. Vidya, I have been seeing you coming to this temple for many years. Which village are you from? Vishwas, my name is Vishwas. I am a resident of nearby Sangam village. Vidya, looks like you have a lot of faith in Mother Goddess. Vishwas, yes. Vidya, looking at you, it seems that your financial condition is not good. Vishwas, my parents passed away a few years back. I have a small farm in which I cultivate. Due to continuous loss in agriculture, my financial condition has deteriorated. When my mother used to look after farming, these fields gave very good yield. Vidya, you did not learn about agriculture from your mother. Vishwas, you haven't said anything about yourself. Vidya, my name is Vidya. Why don't you request the Mother Goddess to improve your condition? Vishwas, this is the result of some of my accumulated karma, due to which my luck is not supporting me. Saying this, Vishwas left for his village. Throughout the way he wondered why people were laughing at him. The next day, in the afternoon, when Vishwas came back home after working in the field, he was surprised to see Vidya standing near his house. Vishwas, you? How here? Vidya, wandering around, I reached here. Will you tell me the way to the temple from here? Vishwas, yes. Vidya, I got tired of walking on foot. Vishwas, laying out the cot standing outside the house. Come on, sit. Vishwas went to the house to get water and something to eat, but there was nothing in the house except a small jaggery ball. Vishwas brought water and jaggery. Vidya drank water after eating jaggery. Vishwas was very happy to see Vidya eating jaggery and drinking water. Vidya, out of curiosity, a question has come in my mind. If you don't mind, I'll ask. Vishwas, yes, why not? Vidya, how do you keep so many wooden boxes here? Vishwas, these are the books which my father used to bring for my mother. Vidya, if you do not mind, then I want to give a suggestion, which can bring some positive change in your financial condition. Vishwas, yes, why not? Vidya, there is no library in this village and its adjoining villages. You start a library at your home and teach to those who do not know how to read and take 3 handfuls of rice for the fee. Vishwas, yes, the suggestion is fine, it will not cost anything. After this, Vidya got up without saying anything and went towards the temple. Vishwas did not feel hungry that day. This happened, 2 lunar months passed, but Vishwas did nothing. When Vishwas saw Vidya in the sanctorum of the temple, from a distance, while leaving the temple on a 9th from full moon day, then he noticed the suggestion given by Vidya. Coming back from the temple, Vishvas put all the books in the sunlight. After that he put them separately, on the cot and box in the outermost room, and walked into the room, keeping his mother's writings separate in the inner room. When he came out, he was very happy to see Vidya sitting on the cot, studying. Seeing Vishvas, Vidya gave him 3 handfuls of rice, which he took directly into the brass bowl. After that Vidya started studying again. Vishvas had nothing to do with reading, he was only interested in reciting a mantra, and reciting the seed mantras of Saptashti. He had only 1 brass bowl left with him, the rest he had already sold, so taking out the rice from the bowl for cooking, he kept the bowl very safe, and while chanting the Guru mantra, he cooked rice and ate it and get satisfaction for the whole day. The next day, when Vishvas came home from the farm in the afternoon, seeing Vidya studying, he too felt like studying. After washing his feet and hands, drinking water, he sat down to read with a book. Seeing him reading, Vidya suggested him to first read something written by his mother. Vishvas went inside to collect the articles written by his mother. When he came out, he could not see Vidya there. Vishvas started reading the articles written by his mother sitting outside the house. By reading these, Vishvas got complete information about his fields. When which crop should be planted in which field, how to take care of it, how which seeds should be prepared, how to grow which vegetable. Apart from this, he got the knowledge of observing the changes in the weather, by observing the shapes formed by the clouds, and activities of the animals, birds, and giving yoga power to his fields from what he was interested in. Due to which his problem of farming was solved. Vishvas started reading books every afternoon. Seeing him, other people of the village also started coming to read books. Now Vishvas started running the library along with farming. Those who do not know how to read, he also started teaching them to read. Gradually his condition started improving. He also bought some animals with the profit he made from the library and farming. When he thought of buying some new brass utensils, he remembered the only old brass bowl left. When he took out the bowl, he was both sad and happy to see the bowl. The bowl was filled with rice and turned in golden bowl. As time passed, the materially and spiritual balance was completely established in the life of the Vishvas, due to which he could improve the life of himself and the villagers. Thanking you for listening to this small fiction. Please share with others. We will meet with another story in the next episode. Till then, goodbye, have a nice time.